Who is the porn actress who caused Trump to be indicted? What are the roots of the issue? A Manhattan grand jury on Thursday voted to convict former U.S. President Donald Trump over silent payments to pornographic actress Stormy Daniels. Who is she? What are the roots of the issue? Who is the porn actress who caused Trump to be indicted? And what are the roots of the case? Trump: I am completely innocent, and my accusation will backfire on Biden because he is trying to pursue me politically through the judiciary. Donald Trump has for years faced criminal investigations on multiple fronts, from alleged interference in the presidential election to alleged financial crimes and the latest scrutiny over his hoarding of government secrets. In the end, though, what prompted a grand jury to vote to indict him Thursday wasn't election interference, bogus bookkeeping, unsecured federal documents, or even that his supporters launched the attack on the Capitol on Jan. Vote him out and tell them to fight like hell. The porn star and director known to fans as Stormy Daniels was the reason. As Daniels, whose legal name is Stephanie Gregory Clifford, said, she was raised by a neglectful mother in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Horses were her main interest and hobby, but she supported herself financially by working in strip clubs, starting in high school. She eventually began appearing in and directing pornographic films, under an assumed name. The self-described little girl who came back to Baton Rouge trying to survive, later met Trump at the celebrity golf tournament in Lake Tahoe, California, where she was hired to salute competitors between campaigns. She alleged that Trump had invited her through a bodyguard to dinner, that they later had sex in his hotel room despite his marriage to eventual First Lady Melania Trump, and that they kept in touch for some time because he offered her a role on the reality TV show, The Apprentice. However, with Trump successfully running for president in 2016, his relationship with Daniels has evolved dramatically. Daniels was negotiating a deal to appear on television during the presidential campaign and discuss her alleged sexual encounter with Trump when she received what prosecutors say paid $130,000 to buy her silence, and that Trump's then attorney, Michael Cohen, made the payment. While Trump denied having sex with Daniels and claimed the payment had nothing to do with the election he won, prosecutors persuaded a grand jury to indict that his method of paying Cohen, in monthly increments of $35, was illegal after an investigation targeted at determining whether he had violated government campaign finance laws or falsified business records. Cohen pleaded guilty in 2018 to federal charges related to the payments, and in addition to Daniels, Cohen said he arranged payment to another woman at Trump's bidding. Daniels recently met with prosecutors in Manhattan and answered their questions about the amount paid by the former president. Her attorney, Clark Brewster, said in a March 15 tweet, Stormy responded to questions and agreed to make herself available as a witness, or for further inquiry if necessary. While news of the payout surfaced years ago, the prospect of getting Trump into legal hot water remained unclear. Daniels initially retained Michael Avenatti as attorney, and quickly secured his position as a darling and implacable media foe of Trump, who has announced himself as a candidate in the 2024 presidential race. Avenatti relentlessly insisted to media circles that Trump's alleged affair might force him to resign, but what ultimately drove Trump out of office was his defeat to Joe Biden in 2020. This eventually strained Avenatti and Daniels' relationship, and the latter was tried for federal crimes, including stealing a book worth $300,000 in advance for her book, as Avenatti faces 14 years behind bars after being convicted of advance theft, as well as deceiving his legal clients. The legal ramifications of this push have resurfaced after former Manhattan District Attorney Cy Vance launched a criminal investigation into Trump. Mark Pomerantz, who was running the investigation but resigned in early 2022 over an alleged disagreement over the case with the new Manhattan Attorney General's replacement, Alvin Bragg, said in a book that he saw the bounty as a potential crime of money laundering. Pomerantz wrote, "If Clifford had obtained the money by threatening to tell the world that she had slept with Donald Trump, it looked like blackmail to me." He added, "And if it was extortion, the hush money she received may have been considered proceeds of crime, so the measure taken to conceal Trump's identity as the source of the funds was loaded with money laundering."